And we're live. Hey friends, it's Tanatoes again. Today I'm going to be playing something that's a bit of an experiment for me. I'm going to try doing a Momorpaga. I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And I honestly don't know if this is going to work. The major problem that I'm likely to encounter is not only am I streaming out to you guys in the web, but I'm also online with the game itself, which means that I am putting a pretty heavy load on the internet here. But I'm willing to give it a try. Let's see what happens. I've got like 45 minutes to noodle around. If you're not up on the Star Wars The Old Republic scene, they've very recently patched it and released a new update which includes new post-level 60 content. Unfortunately for me, I don't have any characters that are level 60. I am a subscriber, have been since it came out, so I could just create a character at level 60, but I'd prefer not to do that. It feels like cheating, sort of. I mean, yes, I could jump in, be the Outlander, do the new content that they've added, and I know they've put a lot of work into that, but really I think I should buckle down and complete the game. Prior to the recent patches, I had found it very, very difficult to actually complete some of the main quest stuff. But with the patches that they've done, they've made your companions far more effective. They've actually balanced stuff so you can go back to prior planets and play on planets you've already defeated, do quests, side quests that you hadn't done, and it'll actually bump your level down, which counterintuitive, you wouldn't think that would be interesting, but it's actually more fun to play with a lower level character when you're playing on those earlier quests. I don't know if it scales your experience though, so that you earn experiences if you are a higher level. I'm not sure of how they've done that. This is my primary character that I've been playing for since the game very first came out. As you can see, Tanatoes, I actually don't know if you can see that, it's very, very small. I have characters in 7 of the 8 different stories that they released with the initial game, but this is my Jedi Guardian. I can't remember what alien he is, but they're an alien that have no eyes. So he's blind and sees through the use of the Force. He's Daredevil, I guess. Anyways, I've got him up to level 41. I've been going up about 2 levels every day or so, so inside of a little bit more than a week, I should have him up to level 60, and then I can take him on the new quests. But in the meantime, what I'm doing is I'm just grinding with him. The other characters I have are my Bishonen Commando. He's a trooper, very cool. I've got 2 smugglers. This is a smuggler I created just for funsies, and I have another smuggler later down in the list. I have my Sith cat. She's a Sith juggernaut. I have my operative, my gunslinger. That's my other smuggler, and I really like her. She's very cool. Come on, next page. It won't let me go to the next page, so I can't show you the rest of my guys. Oh, there we go. I am right-clicking when I should be left-clicking. This is my bounty hunter. In typical RPG fashion, her high-level armor is skimpy. Not sure I like that, but it is pretty cool armor that I got for her. And this is my other Jedi. So there's 2 types of Jedi and 2 types of Sith. There's the Jedi Knight and there's the Jedi, is it Guardian? That's more healer type. This is my other Jedi. And then there's 2 types of Sith, and I only have the 1 type of Sith. That's the 1 character type that I'm missing. So She is pretty darn nasty. Her name is SWTOR, which is Tanatoes backwards, just to show that she's the opposite of everything that I am. I'm playing her on the full evil side, take all the evil choices, and I don't enjoy doing that, but I'm a completionist, so in BioWare games I usually have one character where I play everybody evil. Anyways, let's play around with Tanatoes. He is in Chapter 2. I finally completed the first chapter after much grinding. Defeated Darth Angrel, who's the boss of the up to level 40 content. And now I'm in the level 40 to level 60 content. I'm on Balmora and helping a separatist group there defeat the Empire in search of a cloaking device that will allow me to go into Empire territory and actually kidnap the Emperor is my ultimate goal right now. I do definitely like the various different character archetypes they have and the different stories that they have. Of course, it being a massively multiplayer online game, very much a reskin of World of Warcraft. It takes a lot of cues from World of Warcraft, which I've played only a very, very little bit. I've played far more of this than I have of World of Warcraft. But that being the case, you spend a lot of time going on various fetch quests. And I don't know, you lose track of the story when you do a lot of fetch quests. So I'm going to send my companions on some quests. Right now T701 is my primary companion. I had been running around with Kira most of the time. Nico here. Nico is the new companion from the new expansion. I haven't actually played the new expansion, but as a subscriber I get him. I'm not doing anything with him except sending him on missions. Really, I should be doing some synth weaving. I just this morning, while playing, got a synth weaving recipe that requires my synth weaving to be at level 30, or I'm sorry, 300. And I am not there right now. So where am I going? I am going over here. Spoils of War. My goal is to go to the Imperial Weapons Research Lab and kill a bunch of guys and get some sort of fetch quest thing. So you probably can't tell from my stream here, which looks like it's streaming pretty well, but I've had to turn my graphics to a very low resolution and it looks awful on my end. But that was the only way I could get the HDMI to punch through. I'm sure if I spent some time experimenting, I could get a better deal. Oh, right, I've got a new companion. I don't have the robot with me, because I have Doc with me now. Send him on a quest. Doc here is the above level 40 companion for the Jedi quests. This is my first character that I've gotten above level 40, so it's possible, I'm not entirely certain, that there's a certain amount of convergence, that all the characters go on similar quests, or all the light side characters go on one quest and all the dark side characters go on another quest. I will have to experiment and find out what the deal is with that. But in the meantime, let's do a little bit of questing. Ultimately, I could go around these guys. You, as with any massively multiplayer online game, or at least the ones that I have played, I've played a little bit of World of Warcraft, played a fair amount of this, though. As I said, I haven't gotten any of my characters up to level 60 yet, so I haven't level maxed any of them. And I've played a fair amount of... oh, jeez, that's loud. I've played a fair amount of Elder Scrolls Online. Right now it's Tamriel Unlimited. I think they've rebranded it. But you get into a lot of the same sort of... Oh, and I played some WildStar. I enjoyed it, but I was spending so much time with this and with Tamriel that I didn't really get too far into it. But very much you spend a lot of time going from one place to another, fetching something for somebody, bringing it back. So the gameplay gets a little bit of gets repetitive after a while. One thing that sort of breaks up the repetitive nature, at least where this game is concerned... Oh, dang it. I thought I could get past that guy. One thing that breaks up the repetitive nature in this particular game is that BioWare has done a great job. Go away. No, come back. I love doing that. With the story, like I said, with the multiple story tracks that you can do, even if the quests themselves are very repetitive and samey, go defeat some guys, get some stuff, maybe take some things from them, whatever you're doing. Come on, why am I not attacking him? I may have lost my connection. No, there we go. Still streaming? Yeah. I suspect that you can't see it from your end. But one of the tweaks that I was talking about that they've done to the game, like I said, is leveling characters down to make them appropriate for the area they're in. So it's still a little bit of a challenge and not quite so, when you're going through just to experience the quests in an earlier area, you're not just stomping on your enemies. That being said, I am pretty much immortal at this point. I haven't tried the Balmora world boss, partially because I don't know where it is, and partially because world bosses are big, nasty bad guys that actually you shouldn't try to solo. Die. Thank you. But all of the regular bosses, even stuff that should be slightly difficult for me, is not really a challenge. I am leveled down to level 38, normally level 41, because that's how far I've gotten my character. What? Why you attack me? Eat lightsaber. Anybody who is like big into massively multiplayer RPGs will probably be frustrated watching my stream because I don't min-max, I don't optimize. I very much spend most of my playtime button mashing, I suppose. Just run in, use whatever abilities I've got, throw people around, use the Force. I'm more interested in advancing my character and playing getting my levels up right now, and actually reading the story or experiencing the story. Than I am in making the best possible character. I don't play any PvP. I have no interest in that whatsoever. And that's not just in massively multiplayer games. That is a general fact of life for me outside of online games. I don't enjoy PvP. I don't like playing against people. I'd rather play with friends, possibly. Although the friends that I have most of them are not playing Star Wars anymore. I've talked to a couple of them about the upgrades, but nobody else that I know of is actually playing it. Oh, I left some stuff behind. It's not good stuff. You can tell from the column of light that comes from a corpse just what kind of loot they're carrying. And this guy is carrying just regular garbage loot. But I am incapable of leaving loot behind. Another of my RPG weaknesses. I must have all the loot. So like I was saying, I never go online. It's sort of the same as with Magic. I don't net deck, so I'm not familiar with what the strong character archetypes are. I think actually in my leveling up of this character, I've taken some abilities that are irrelevant to a Guardian, which is the type of character I'm playing. So I have passive abilities that increase the power of moves that I don't have, which you'd think that they wouldn't give me that as an option, but you know, I just sort of clicked on what I thought sounded cool and didn't realize that I was powering up abilities I don't even have to use. Oh, it's taking a long time for my guys to complete the quests I sent them on. I am impressed, however, that as far as I can tell, this is streaming okay. And die. And I'm able to play it. So that's a successful experiment, I think. What I need to do is find out if I can increase the resolution of my screen here. Again, you can't tell, but I'm playing in extremely low resolution. Die. Which makes some of the text kind of hard for me to read. This robot die. Yay! I went up a level. Level 42. Life, the universe, and everything. That makes me happy. So you'll notice I have never once had to meditate. You can use introspection to heal your character when you're a Jedi. And I have never once had to do that in the time that I've been playing tonight. Just because I am high enough level that I don't need to. And with the updates that they made to the game, I could actually take on a heroic quest solo. Heroic quests are quests that are designed for multiple players. So normally you would want to have a party with you, have, you know, multiple people to take it on. But I don't know if it's just under level 60 so that you can get your character up faster, or if it's just a overall game change that they've decided to make. But now, ow, that hurt. Now you can go ahead and play at any level. Somebody failed a mission. Okay, that's fine. And you can even do heroic quests by your lonesome, which is nice if, like me, you don't have friends who play the game and you don't like banding up with strangers, mostly because banding with strangers would make it apparent just how pants I am at the game, how little I care about being good, and how much I just want to play around and have fun. A lot of people who are online in general are people who really care about how well they're doing. kill a few more guys. I think this is the place that I'm trying to get to. You are dead now. This guy. Okay. No, this is... What is it? I am in the wrong place entirely. That's what happens when I start talking and stop paying attention to where I'm going. It looks like the arrow is over there, but it's actually over here. Way back here. Didn't I already fight all you guys? I've pulled aggro on some folks. See, here's the problem. I went into this area, and what I was supposed to do, go away, was go right across the plains down here. That was foolish. Hey, at least I got some experience, right? Yeah, there we go. So why, you may wonder, or may not, would I spend so much time playing this and so little time playing World of Warcraft when they are very similar in nature? And the answer would be that I prefer the better graphics for this, which is ironic for this particular stream since I've turned the graphics down so much. And I also really like the Star Wars mythos, and I think that playing in the Star Wars universe is a lot of fun. I am certain that World of Warcraft is a more refined game, it having been around for so very, very long. It is obviously one of the eldest of the massively multiplayer online genre, to such an extent that everybody who makes a massively multiplayer game tries to figure out how they can be like Warcraft, or at least they want to get some piece of Blizz Activision's Warcraft monies. Am I in the right place now? Yes! And some other player has been here ahead of me, killing everybody. Thanks, other player. Probably this person right here. If I could target them, I could give them a power-up, but I can't target them because they're running away too fast. Where am I going? Keep going this way. The weird thing is that I was actually recently doing quests in Balmora, just not main story quests. So I recognize a lot of these areas, because I've been going through these areas doing side quests. And then I defeated Darth Angral, and it sent me back to Balmora. I was like, oh my goodness. I just spent like 2 days clearing Balmora out. So I've got no side quests to do right now. Just have a whole lot of main quests, which is a weird sort of circumstance. When you're playing main quests and not side quests, it has the effect of making things seem very sparsely populated quest-wise. Normally, I would go to every quest hub, you know, every transport station or whatever, and I would have a whole bunch of people waiting there to give me quests. And I'd go off and do the side quests, because what I do in RPGs is always do all the side quests first. Never do a main quest when there's a side quest to be done. Just my general RPG aesthetic. Die. But, since I've done all the side quests, now when I go to a hub, I have just the main quest to do. It sends me to one place. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to do on the way there. Normally if I had all my side quests and everything, I'd be doing those now. But since I don't have any side quests to distract me, it's very linear in nature all of a sudden, which is unusual for this particular game. BioWare has done a fantastic job. Oh, I cannot enter while in combat. Who am I in combat with? There. No, I'm not in combat. Probably somebody I pulled aggro on miles and miles ago who's been chasing me for half the world. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. But yeah, BioWare has done a spectacular job populating the game so that you never really feel railroaded. Sadly, I am. Do I get quest dialogue?
Turbo lift's locked down, but don't worry. Slicing Imperial security codes is a hobby of mine. Give me 2 secs.
Thanks, Doc.
Uh-oh. Someone's coming down the turbo lift. Get ready for a fight.
Oh, it's gonna crush us! No, it didn't.
Doc, I thought the imps had killed you.
You too, Remy? How you making out, old fella?
Same as always.
Are you guys getting any of this audio?
Imperials.
You can probably just hear it through my mic.
Back every chance I get.
I don't think my capture setup is capturing anything. So, I think in normal BioWare style, the angrier, flippant, possibly even evil responses are on the lower end of the wheel here, and the higher end is the better one, so I tend to just click the high end.
Can you get us into the upper levels?
Sure. The imps put me on waste management. Gave me a data card to get in there. It's all yours. Thing is, there's guards every 2 meters in there.
That's why I travel with a Jedi, Remy.
I can kill guys.
Sorry to cut this reunion short.
Oh,
We have a
Doc
long
disapproves. I'm sad now.
We have a way out of this place. See you on the other side, Doc.
Hello, are you there? It's Colonel Finley. We have a new problem.
Of course you do.
Resistance has learned of Imperial research into weapons that use cloaking device technology. If the enemy can hide their missiles and bombs from detection, imagine the carnage.
We'd be
Empire would
defenseless.
rip us apart.
We must recover all the Empire's research data on this project and deliver it to us.
There's bound to be a computer hub up there somewhere.
This may be our only opportunity. Do everything you can. Finley out.
Alright. Back to wandering around killing everything in my path. The Jedi way, right? Yep. So earlier today, I was playing some missions, main quest missions, because I've done all the side quests. And the game was literally sending me like across the map to one place, meet one guy, have a short conversation, and then go back to where I just came from. I used a lot of fast travel because as a subscriber I can fast travel. But it was a very strange or unusual experience for this particular game. Because in general, when I've been playing this in the past, because there have been all these side quests, it's never felt so... I don't know, I can only describe it as sparse, narratively. Oh, I thought this was a thing I could click on, but apparently not.
Good looks in your lightsaber? There's nothing we can't do.
One side effect of turning my graphics down so much is that the stuff I can click on is not as clear. The game uses a sort of bluish color, as you can see here and on that door back there, to delineate what is an interactable object. But because I've got the graphics turned down so much, I think, and because the lighting in this particular area is sort of bluish, there's a lot of things that look blue that I can't interact with. Why are you being so difficult? Why won't you die? Ooh, ooh. I didn't click on that. Ha ha ha! Knocked you down. Yes, exploding barrels. Exploding barrels always everywhere. No, die. There. You too. I use the force on you. Flap. I do have bonus quests that are little sub-quests of the main quest, so I still have those to do. Right now I'm destroying all these prototype weapon caches. I have to destroy 10 of those. My main quest is to obtain the... Okay, so this guy here, he's a level 5, and you can see from when I highlight him here, the gold on the right here, Imperial Power Commander. That indicates that he is a stronger enemy. Prior to the update that came through, I would expect him to knock me down to probably half life during a battle like this. And here I'm just standing in front of him toe to toe, not really doing anything special. I'm not using my power up that gives my my character added armor. Yeah, just killed him like that. He's dead. Ooh, and he gave me something green. Ice Scrabbler Jerky schematic. I think I already have one of those. Yeah, I do. I think I also actually have one in my ship. It's a schematic for crafting that one of my other characters can use, but not this one, because this character is specialized in synth weaving. Stun them and then knock them out just as they were waking up. There's still somebody around. Ah, there we are. You, be dead. Okay. I'm gonna check something here. I can see that my stream is live. I just don't know if the chat is working. I tried to say, is anybody watching on chat? And it said chutzpah. Because autocorrect. So I don't think anybody is actually watching my stream, and that's one of the realities of streaming. At this point when I'm talking, I'm mostly talking to myself, which is okay, because someday, maybe, somebody will start watching my streams. At this stage, my streams are largely experimental. Like I said, when I started this particular stream, it was an experiment to see if I could even do it. Streaming, you know what? Oh, there's something to click on over here. Where? I see on my map here, there should be something to click right where I'm standing. What am I supposed to click on? Tell me, game. Obtain the weapons research data, it says. Imperial Research Terminal. Which must be this thing? Can I click on it? No, it looks blue. Is this the terminal over here? Man, I wish somebody was watching my stream. They could tell me what I'm not clicking on. Maybe it's under where I am? Or over? Let's look up. I don't see anything up there. Aha! Aha! There it is. I can see it. How do I get to it? Stairway over there. Okay. Mystery solved. So like I was saying, I don't mind, or I do mind, but I'm not surprised that nobody's watching my streams. I've had a lot of technical issues with my streams, and I've been experimenting a lot, trying to get used to how YouTube streaming works. I don't blame people for not really watching a lot. So my theory is that someday somebody will have a chance to look at my streams, and all of these will be archived, because Google archives everything. They love their data. And the streams that have good audio tracks where you can actually hear me.
Stealth weapon research, but something's wrong.
Oh, something's wrong.
Starting to erase themselves.
I used TurboLift data cards all the time when I was here. They work with computers too. Maybe we can transfer the files onto the data card Remy gave us. Copy them before they get deleted. What do you know? It worked. Not bad, huh?
Nice work, Doc.
It was fast thinking. Well done.
And he approves.
Fast thinking is my middle name.
That sounds good.
You suppose the Empire knows we're here?
Ooh. Okay. Looks like I have a Sith to kill. Lord Razik. Eat lightsaber! Should probably just kill his sidekicks here first. Yeah. Ooh, ooh! He damaged me! He did actual damage to me! How dare he! Now he's dead. Ooh, he's gonna give me something green, too. Replica of the Galactic Constitution. What is it? Oh, it's a gift. No gain if I give it to Doc. I'll just stick it down here. Give it to somebody else. I only got 7 of 10 weapon caches. Maybe there'll be some more in this room. Well, I think I should probably log out now. I have to head out. But I want to thank anybody who does end up watching this for watching it. This was definitely a successful experiment, so this is something that I know I can do now. I can stream Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is pretty cool. And I look forward to streaming some more of it in the future. You guys have an excellent day, and be excellent to each other.